I would now like to invite Mr. Landau to deliver the closing remarks. Mr. Landau.
Thank you very much. I don't know if you can see me and hear me.
We can hear you, we can see you.
Sorry, my screen has gone funny. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of what has been a long but very, very productive day. As noted in the opening remarks this morning, this has been a milestone Congress for the SIAC, marking its 30th year. And that is a momentous achievement. In 30 years, the SIAC has attained a hugely significant standing, not just in Singapore or the region, but really worldwide. And in respect not only for the administration of arbitration cases, but also in thought leadership. And that's really what this whole event today has been about. Thought leadership is a key role really for every institution, and it's something which institutions are increasingly focused on. It encompasses reviewing and reassessing accepted practices, innovation, charting best practices, building capacity, and providing a forum for exchanges across geographic and also cultural borders. The first SIAC Congress was on the 6th of June, 2014. It was attended by about 350 delegates. About 45% of those were from outside Singapore. Today is a testament to how far this process has progressed, with over 1,300 people registering and a large number of people attending throughout the day. Along with the congresses, SIAC has a rich portfolio now of events and initiatives, including the SIAC Academy, specialized seminars, symposia and courses, the practitioner academic colloquia, moots, the under 40 events, which I may say is still a source of some jealousy for those of us who are now disqualified from attending. And the subject matter of each event has really been a barometer of the concerns of the time. It all depends on what is buzzing at arbitral dinner parties. And it comes in phases. It's rather like fashion. There's a time where we've all been speaking about confidentiality. We've all been speaking about enforcement of awards set aside at the seat. We talk about ACMEA sometimes, and sometimes it's ISDS. And then sometimes, as we've just seen, we talk about the same thing again and again and again, like delay and costs. And no doubt that will continue itself. But overall, I hope you will agree that today's Congress has avoided the dangers of just superficial platitudes. There's been an attempt to dig into some very live and important issues, and we've had a rich, varied, and I think stimulating discussion. But what I want to suggest in closing is that really, with the pandemic, we have now a new opportunity, all of us, for thought leadership initiatives that we never could have contemplated before. Before COVID, this was all done in person. Conferences and seminars depended upon people traveling. And that itself was by definition exclusive and often divisive because people couldn't always travel. There were visas problems, there were cost problems, logistical issues, time issues, difficulty of committing to travel across the world. But now it's totally different. It's an unprecedented situation of access to these kinds of events. All you do now is you register and you click from the comfort of your home. And that means, as we've seen today, we have the ability for an unprecedented reach. Numbers of participants, geographic spread, ages, not just partners from law firms who are the ones selected to attend an event. I think that raises the bar. It means that we've got greater opportunity for these kinds of exchanges, but also we are under greater scrutiny because more people are watching and more people are testing the value of the event. SIAC has this very much in mind as it continues to develop its role in this field. And I would like to invite everyone to continue to collaborate with the institution in this regard as SIAC now plows its course over the coming 30 years. It will continue to seek to shape thinking in ADR, but with that extraordinary opportunity it now has, it also means an inclusive approach. So for it to be inclusive, that means we seek everybody's active involvement to question, to reassess the way that we practice this field, to break our collective habits when that's needed, and to push back boundaries. SIAC, I'm sure, will maximize the opportunity, and I ask everybody to do so along with it in a collaborative way. So in conclusion, I want to thank the organizers, the entire SIAC team, for putting together a brilliantly run day. I'd like to thank all the panelists and the moderators. I'd like to thank you, the audience in particular, for participating and supporting the event. And importantly, I want everybody now to take out their diaries, and please, because I know how busy people get, I'd like you to put in your diary the SIAC Congress in 2051, which will be marking the next 30 years of the SIAC, the 60th anniversary. It'll be a great program. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone there, if not before. With that, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Landau. This concludes the SIAC Virtual Congress 2021. We would like to thank you all for joining us.